Tony, Jimmy John's is calling it the new caprese salami pesto.
Let me see that.
Fresh mozzarella and basil pesto. È perfetto.
Nothing comes so closer except the caprese salami pesto that Jimmy John's are gonna make 60 years from now.
What?
Gabby, I love you.
I love you too, big guy.
Jimmy John's new Caprese Salami Pesto. Get it before it's gone.
Jimmy John's.
Introduction. The Jimmy John's franchise has over 2,700 with 98% of them being franchise. In Capital Group purchased a majority stake in company. Later in 2019, Inspire brands the company from Rogue Capital Group for an unspecified amount.
The Jimmy John's is an American sandwich chain headquarters in Champaign, Illinois. The business was founded by Jimmy John's in 1983. After graduated from high school, his father gave him a choice to either join the military or start a business. Jimmy John's, choosing the latter, initially decided to start a hot dog business but changed to opening a sandwich business due to cost. The Jimmy John's franchise has over 2,700 locations with 98% of them being franchise. In 2016, Capital Group purchased a majority stake in the company. Later in 2019, Inspire Brands purchased the company from Capital Group for an unspecified amount. Jimmy John's logo meaning is the freaky fast service and deliveries and the fresh menu option that the sandwich chain is known for. Jimmy John's logo colors symbolize energy, goodness, and class. Red color from the Jimmy John's logo represents energy. White color from Jimmy John's logo symbolize goodness. Black color from Jimmy John's logo symbolize class.
Jimmy John's mission. Jimmy John's mission statement is everything about Jimmy John's, from the menu to the marketing to the franchise management, is about keeping it simple. No games or gimmicks. Bottom line, we make gourmet sandwiches and we avoid everything that complicates the process of our image. Jimmy John's vision statement. Jimmy John's vision statement is, at the Jimmy John's, we do whatever it takes to make kick-ass sandwiches for our customer. Jimmy John's goals is to provide fast, efficient, and high-quality sandwich service to its customer. Jimmy John's values. Jimmy John's core values are goodness, independence, and convenience. These are the principles that guides the company's decision-making and behavior.
Freaky fast makes it freaky fresh is the motto of Jimmy John's. Known for their insanely fast deliveries, Jimmy John's has come a long way from its humble beginnings in 1983. With Jimmy John's, it is not only their delivery that is expeditious, their online site is also proven to be the one of the fastest among QSRs. By leveraging mass media, Jimmy John's came up with a few campaigns to show the country how they could pull off their freaky fast deliveries, and in the most creative ways as possible. In 2018, Jimmy John's organized a national television campaign advertising their freaky employees preparing the perfect sandwich alongside their new menu items. Why are they described as freaky? Because only freaks will be as obsessed as they are with making the freshest sandwich at the fastest speed. Philosophy. Jimmy John Liatu, the founder of sandwich chain bearing his name, is a passionate salesman of a simple philosophy: work hard, push hard, learn from mistakes. It is a philosophy that served him well since he took a $25,000 from his father in 1983 to open his first sandwich shop in the downstate Illinois city of Charleston after high school. He enrolled at Eastern Illinois University only to drop out before finishing the first semester to expand his business. Today, that businessman has 2,300 locations nationwide, and Leah to hope to double that in 5 years. He also wants to add international store and was considering taking the company public. The plans and the hiring of the new public relation agency led the executive to sit down for a rare interview in his mother's high-rise penthouse condo in downtown Chicago. Here is the organizational structure. James Baker is a delivery driver. He coordinated logistics in a fast-paced environment to deliver fresh deli sandwiches in the metropolitan area, receive customer orders, and prepare in real time a variety of gourmet clubs and subs, assisted in the dispatch and distribution of deliveries in an uptempo environment, transported handcrafted sandwiches expediently through high-volume traffic, commercial and residential territories. Matthew Hines. Matthew Hines is a chief financial officer, hold the top financial position in an organization. They are responsible for forecasting the organization's financial standing based on the financial and operational data and reports provided by the finance and accounting teams and advising the COO and board on the strategic direction. Jason Nielsen. Jason Nielsen is Senior Director, Restaurant Workforce Management. He is a Vice President, Human Resources and Payroll, responsible for setting, enforcing, and evaluating legally compliant human resources policies, procedures, and best practices, and identifying and implementing long-range strategic talent management goals. These are the facilities in Jimmy John's. This is the dining area where customers can eat. This is the counter where customers can order and pay. Here is the kitchen where staffs cook. Here is the storage where they stock goods. And lastly, this is the bathroom.
So here are the benefits that Jimmy John's offered to their employees, such as dental insurance, vision insurance, and PTO or vacation policy, along with the 8 other unique benefits in categories such as health and wellness and paid time off. Employees scored their perks and benefits an average of 45 over 100. The marketing strategy done by the Jimmy John's. First, they found out who their target market was and they looked to whom the food they would release would be better if it was good for the elderly, and then they have a campaign. And also introduced to the world this week on advertising's biggest stage, the Super Bowl, with a commercial featuring fictional meat boss Tony Bolognavic, a self-proclaimed king of cold cuts. The national 30-second spot was Jimmy John's big game debut and marked a significant shift in the brand's strategy toward modernization, while promoting its proper limited time offer of smoking Kickin' Chicken. At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh vegetables because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We hand slice our provolone cheese and meats in-house every day because packaged pre-sliced meats doesn't have the same ring to it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread, it's croutons. The flavor of fresh veggies combined with hand-sliced meat and fresh baked bread is what makes a Jimmy John's sandwich the sandwich of sandwiches. So the products that Jimmy John's offered first is the sandwich meats and fresh produce, hand-sliced fresh veggies. Next is bread, it is fresh baked, and they also have condiments. Their condiments is best in class. Also the sides and made from scratch. They also allow their customers to watch their order lively while making their orders. The Jimmy John's achieve their customer satisfaction, value, and loyalty through satisfied customer become loyal customers through consistent experiences, which are shaped from a strong brand identity. Infusing your brand with a meaningful visual language, thought-provoking content that demonstrate leadership, and a consistent brand voice can do more than turn one transaction into two. It can help turn a happy customer into a loyal customer. Considered implementing these brand building content strategies to convert satisfied customers to loyal customers. Develop a strong brand identity, including brand language and brand voice. Demonstrate through leadership, thought, industry blogs, and case studies. Create a customer retention strategy, including email, newsletters, loyalty programs, and web user marketing. Develop voices within your company and accessible experts so customers can look for to advice or expertise. Encourage dialogue between your brand and your customers by maintaining an active and informative social media presence.